All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
I'm a union worker, so I can relate to this. These people that work the porch from Maine to Texas, they make a base salary of $81,000 a year. That is not what they make. With overtime, they can make up to $200,000 plus a year. Now that's a guy coming in off the street. No education, no nothing, gets hired on, joins the union. He makes a base salary of $81,000 up to $200,000 plus. No education. Our union, we have the same thing. We make a base salary of about $90,000, $100,000 a year without overtime. With overtime, we're looking at 120, 140, 150, up to 200,000 a year. Same thing. In our contract, we get 2.5% a year, 2.5% raise over 6 years. That's a 15% wage increase over 6 years. So right now, off the street, you're looking at around $35 an hour. That's all.
So, a few videos back, I said from the beginning, basically I was implying that it's an inside job. Apostle Aram Lob, he said this might fast track to automation. And he's dead on, because that's in the spirit. That was really in the spirit, because he took the words right out of my mouth. I just ain't know. My whole thing was, I feel like this is an inside job to fast track into digital, because overall, this devil want everything to go digital. But the automation part, that's robots, that's machines, which would get people, because remember, the whole thing is about putting people on universal basic income. Now, if this thing lasts, the economy will implode very, very soon. It will be no food on the shelf. That will bring people down to their knees, and they will be begging for a solution. So the overall agenda is to bring it into a digital age. That's in the scriptures. Now, this man is going into, basically, he just saying how much these people make already. And when you hear the numbers, as you just heard, $35 off the street with no education, we wish. All right. Majority of us don't even make close to that. And then talk about with overtime, you can make 200,000 plus a year. So that's some good money. Now, at the end of the day, inflation is killing everybody. And I'm not even saying that the uproars is not warranted. But what I really feel like, the powers that be pull somebody to the side, and because they got something called provocateurs, so they probably got under the people to make them feel like, yeah, we do need more money, we do, yeah, this is unfair, but overall, Esau Edom, if you understand this truth, that he controlled both sides. Because everything is, he have a will, but it's ultimately the Lord's will. Because the Lord is the one that prophesied about the micro C-hip, the digital age, before Esau was even in power, So even though, if you want to be technical, because I'm a technical kind of guy. I mean, the Romans was in power, which are Edomites, in the time that that Apostle John was receiving a vision. But remember, he received a vision around 96 AD. They say anywhere from 93 to 96 AD. And guess what? That's when the Roman Empire fell and Jake started ruling. So, hey, But anyways, let's continue. But the point is that overall, they want a digital age, and they want chaos. They want people to beg them for a solution. So this man's basically just going into how much these people make already. He's not implying what I'm implying, but I'm implying it.
off the street when you hire in. These people that are going on strike at these ports are wanting a 77% increase for the next 6 years.
Now that's cool and all, but let's be real. You know that's not going to happen. So basically it's like, I like to use boxing analogies because outside of this truth, that's my pastime. All right. That's my little hobby that I like to enjoy, to watch. And, anyways, so when a fighter don't want to fight, they price themselves out. When they scared of another fighter, they would ask for money that they know damn well that they ain't going to be able to get. So they price themselves out. That's what the hell these dock workers is doing. You know damn well that you ain't going to get a 77% increase when you're already making good money anyway. So that's why I feel like this is an inside job. And for the ones who are in this truth, it's all about the digital age. And it's all about a device, a digital implant, all right, that is going to be centered around this digital age. Because to get this foreign object inside of people, it's going to have to get bad out here. For people to even to get people to even want to consider it, it have to get bad out here. They really got to feel like there is no hope. That's why the scripture said he causeth all.
That's 12.8%. Basically, they're wanting to be making $90 to $120 an hour. $150,000 base salary up to, let's say, over $300,000 a year. Off the street, no education, no certificates, no nothing. Just off the street, come make this money. 77%. Their union negotiated, said they would do 55%. That still puts them at $60 or $70 an hour. And guess what? They turned it the fuck down.
So when you turn 60 to $70 an hour, come on now. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know what type of work that these people be doing. I'm not even going against their demands for the most part. Because what if it's like the work is so gruesome, the work is so time consuming, so then, you want to get paid for your labor. But then again, you got to look at it the overall, because the reason why I'm making this video is because the overall is that I'm happy about it, but I'm speaking from people's perspective. I'm speaking as if I'm a dock worker. If we go on strike, how I'm feeding my family, and we are one of the most important workers of the economy, that means that I'm not able to feed my family, and the economy is going to implode, and the shelves is going to be empty. So it don't make sense at the end of the day. I'm just speaking from their perspective. So that's why I feel like it's something deeper. And like I said, if I don't even got a title for this video, but I really want to say it's a bigger agenda, and the bigger agenda is the universal basic income, the digital age, man, because it's all about bringing people down to their knees to receive the solution.
How many of y'all would like to go to a place unloading ships and make $60 to $70 an hour off the...
I know I would, but let me get into these scriptures. So because this is really what everything is about to boil down to. Now, if you watch my video, this is like some of my favorite sets of scriptures, because the new wine mourneth divine language, all the merry-hearted do sigh. So if these things come to pass as they foretold to come to pass, they say like in 2 weeks, if this lasts for like 2 weeks, then you are going to start to feel the effects of it. So all the turning up that you was doing last week, the places were sown. All right. Now the place is going to suddenly appear unsown. 2 Ezra 6:22. That merry-heartedness is going to go out the window, because it's the new wine. The new wine is the new system, the new philosophy, the new way of life. As it say in 1 Corinthians 7:31, the fashion of this world passeth away. The fashion of this world passeth away, which is the manner of way that you live your life. That's what fashion means. So everything is about to be different. Everything is going to be tight. All right. And it says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth, which means people are going to be in a state of mourning. They shall not drink wine with a strong song. Oh, matter of fact, now, according to this strike, remember, they said one of the shortages was wine, tobacco, the stuff that people love, the stuff that people are addicted to. So yeah, the port workers really didn't think it out, because I could see if you had another alternative, a plan B. Do you have another job that none of us know about? I'm just trying to look at it now. I see it differently. We see it differently because all y'all doing is fulfilling prophecy, but I'm just saying, as a person with any type of sense, going on strike and causing the economy that you depend on to implode, that don't make sense to me. That's why I feel like it's deeper. That's why I want to title this video is deeper than what you think. So it says they should not drink wine with a song. Strong drink should be better to them that drink it. Okay. So yeah, so it's a lot of people is going to be in a afflicted, in a state of mourning, and as the scripture call it, perplexity, which means to be without resources, to not know which way to turn, and not have no hope. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, and that's because martial law. Because when people are going to riot, uprising against the government, as it says in 2 Ezra 15 and 16, not regarding their kings and princes. They're going to have to take matters into their own hands because of great tribulation and lack of bread.
Street. That's absolutely insane. 77% you're going on strike because you wouldn't take the 55%. So you don't want to make 60 or 70. That's not good enough. You want 90, 100, $110 an hour, $120 an hour. People like me that work in these paper mills, power plants, these chemical plants that are around asbestos, that you're around chemicals that cause cancer. People are dying at 50, 60 years old because their lungs are disintegrated. Can't breathe. But you know what? We don't go on strike because we got family.
Now here's the thing too. He's counting people's pockets. But I feel him to a certain extent. Because you have people out here who are really struggling and actually do, dangerous jobs and make way less money than these port workers. And the person that's making less is looking at the person who's making way more and like, nigga, what the hell you complaining about? But we don't know what they do at their job. We don't know how strenuous it could be, how much stuff they got to do. But the point is, at the whole point of me making this video is just that it's deeper than that, because you going on strike, you're going to feel the effects too. And I'm pretty sure when you making at least 200,000, I'm just going by what this man is saying. If you're making $150,000 to $200,000 a year, man, I don't know how you can't live with that. When you got us that don't even make close to that, but we still surviving, But remember what I said earlier, because you had another worker talking about the main thing that they worrying about is the automation, which is they losing their job to machines. Losing their jobs to machines. That's a more explainable strike, But yeah, overall, this is the whole purpose of what's going on. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man. His number is 666. So, this is a scripture that's been read over the years to ad nauseum. This is a prophecy that you need to understand, because all prophecies lead to this. Even what happened yesterday with Iran finally attacking Israel back, that's going to lead to World War III. And before World War III get hot and heavy, the mark of the beast have to come, because they both go together. The second death is contingent on the mark of the beast. So all of this stuff leading to the mark of the beast. So the Lord said when you start seeing earthquake, storms, uproars of the people, that he on his way back. That's the second Esdras 9. So let's finish the rest of the video. But I just wanted to put my, my little 2 cents in. I see it the same way. I feel like it's bigger. I feel like whoever's in charge of the port, because it's always ahead of something. I feel like they pulled him to the side and got him to, get this strike going on, for they could fast track automation, fast track the digital age, and to get people mourning and beg for this solution. Because you got people in the comment boards too talking about, automation don't sound that bad right now because people on a strike, and that's going to cause a famine. That's going to cause shortages. So you see, so it's already people being conditioned for what Esau want to bring anyway.
Defeat. We don't go on strike because we signed that contract, that negotiated contract that we agreed to sign to come work for. So all of y'all, and on top of being a part of a union, you've got pension plans, you've got 401ks out the ass, you've got the best insurance in the world. You've got some.
So the job sound pretty good to me, just to be quitting, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in through the spirit, because it's bigger than what everybody think. The Lord said he gave us eyes to see and ears to hear. We understand what everything is going to lead to, and that's a digital age, and then concerning the automation, remember in the scriptures to say that he's going to come down with great wrath. And also when you go into that word, bakwak in Isaiah 24, when it talks about desolate, one of the definition is depop. And remember the Georgia Guidestones, maintaining humanity under the 500 million, so all of these things is pointing to a lot of death, digital age, famine, everything that the scriptures are saying. So all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Hopefully this video is edifying, and shalom.